Non-blocking versus blocking feedback. Precision phrases for work. Welcome! Today, we'll sharpen how you give feedback so work moves faster, not slower. The words you choose can either unblock progress or quietly shut things down. Non-blocking feedback gives people options and preserves ownership so they can act confidently. Blocking feedback sounds like orders, creates dead ends, and often triggers defensiveness. Our goal is precise, respectful guidance that's easy to act on. Think. Clear direction without micromanaging. By the end, you'll know what to say, what to avoid, and how to turn tough messages into collaborative next steps that keep momentum. Listen for the signal. Non-blocking feedback invites choice. You could add a summary to help new users. It suggests a path while leaving room for judgment. Blocking feedback dictates, you must add a summary, which shuts down discussion. Non-blocking language explains impact, not blame. Without a summary, onboarding takes longer. Instead of, you didn't think this through, the tone shifts from control to collaboration, from telling people what to do to aligning on outcomes. When people feel respected and informed, they act faster and own the result. Use these patterns to keep feedback actionable. 1. Offer options. One approach is adding tooltips. Another is a short video. Options preserve autonomy. 2. Ask, don't tell. What if we test with 5 users first? Questions lower resistance and invite ideas. 3. State intent and impact. To meet our accessibility goal, we can increase contrast for readability. This ties action to purpose. 4. Make the next steps small and clear. Let's ship a draft by Friday, then review Monday. Small steps reduce friction and build momentum. Watch out for hidden blockers. 1. Absolutes like always or never oversimplify and invite arguments. 2. Personal blame. You failed to catch this attacks the person, not the problem. 3. Vague commands like fix this create confusion and rework. 4. Gatekeeping. Not my job/decision stalls progress and erodes trust. Instead, name the issue, the impact, and a concrete next step. Removing these blockers turns feedback from pressure into practical guidance people can use immediately. Turn hard edges into helpful clarity. 1. Fix this right-pointing arrow to align with spec, adjust A and B, then we'll recheck C. 2. You're wrong, right-pointing arrow. I read it as X. Can we verify? Here's the section I'm using. 3. Do it my way, right-pointing arrow. 2 options. Here's the trade-off. Faster delivery versus higher reliability. 4. This won't work, right-pointing arrow. Risk is Y. How might we mitigate? Maybe limit scope or add monitoring. Each rewrite preserves dignity, explains impact, and points to next steps, turning friction into progress. Be exact, not overbearing. 1. Be specific. Spell out criteria, examples, and deadlines. Passes WCAGA, demo by Wednesday. 2. Use neutral, observable facts. Load time increased from 1.2s to 2.8s after patch. Not, the app is slow. 3. Tie feedback to goals, users, or standards. For enterprise clients, we need audit logs for compliance. 4. Offer choices with consequences. If we skip tests, we save a day but risk a rollback. Precision guides decisions while keeping people empowered, not policed. When someone resists, keep momentum. 1. Acknowledge, I see your point about timeline risk. This lowers tension. 2. Reframe to a shared goal. We both want a stable release. 3. Invite data or examples. What evidence would change our minds? Let's list assumptions. 4. Agree on a small next experiment. Run a 24-hour A/B with 10% traffic. This approach respects expertise, tests reality, and avoids stalemates. You stay collaborative while still moving the work forward. Choose non-blocking language to keep momentum and ownership. Avoid absolutes, blame, and vagueness. They create dead ends. Lean on options, impact, and clear next steps to guide action. Practice now. Pick one blocking phrase you've used, maybe fix this, or this won't work. Rewrite it with specifics, impact, and a small next step. Say it out loud. If it sounds respectful and actionable, you're on track. Feedback isn't about control. It's about clarity, choice, and progress.